There were two ways in which I checked that everyone had read the material and checked the elements I gave for one session. The first one is a very one which students do not like very much, is that I had them write some little quizzes about give the definition of, or what is a theorem about. So those quizzes would last 5 to 10 minutes at the beginning of, say, every second lecture in average, because of course it was randomly done so that students could not be sure that a quiz would happen that day or the other one. So that's something which is somewhat childish, because students don't want to be tested like that every lecture, but that's the only way I found for them to really make sure that they would read the material. So except for that sad way of checking that they were really looking into the material, there is also a more informal way, which would be simply to discuss with them during the exercise session and check whether they really had understood that notion or this other one, and whether they understood the corrections from the previous week. Because usually in the mathematics lectures, you build on the knowledge of the previous lectures, and so if you haven't really mastered the content of the previous lecture, then it really pops out in a discussion. So the online environment I used was very basic. It was actually just a link on my web page to the correction of the exercises from one week to the other. And so the students just had to go to that URL, download the PDF, and then watch the corrections.